Ready to go. Okay, I'm going to just stream now, so bear with me 1 second, thank you.
Okay, I think we're ready. I think we started streaming. People coming in to the Zoom. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening if you are in Facebook. Good evening if you are coming onto Zoom. It is so lovely to see you here today. I'm just going to light my little candle. I love to set up a really beautiful space when I'm working and when I'm teaching. So I've got a big snuggly blanket underneath me. I've got my beautiful candle. And I'm very excited that tonight is the last night. Can you believe it? So let's see who's coming in. Lots of people coming in. Hello, hello. See, good evening. So what we're going to do is, like we have done on previous nights, just give people a couple of minutes to arrive, because I know this is a little bit of bedtime if you're watching this in the UK, and you might also be watching this on replay. So if you're watching this on replay, hello. Do feel free to come over to the Village Membership if you're not in the Village Membership already, and you can ask any questions of me live. You can tag me in at Gail Berry. And I can help you with anything that you need. So let's just give another little minute just to see who else is going to arrive tonight. So again, pens, journals, you can be like me, get snuggly, get yourself a cup of tea, nice warm blanket, candle, whatever it is that you desire. If you're doing the work with me this week and you want to get your certificate of attendance, the workbook we sent out on day 1, you will find, and you'll find the questions that we've been doing after every day in there, and you can send that to me and you'll have a certificate of attendance after the course if you would desire to do that. Also, we've been doing some great lives. I did a live this morning. You can catch up with that in the Village Membership on how to start up your birth and baby business, which is very timely because tonight that is exactly what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to start now. Let's see here. Yep, we've got the Village Membership link has just popped into the group for everybody. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Shaya. I hope I said that correctly. Right, let's start. And if anyone else is coming in, that is cool, but we can just add them as they are arriving. Let's just check. Oh, the tech is where it's supposed to be. It is. Right. Okay, so this evening, day 3 of Prepare to Teach Baby Massage, we are going to talk about those very first steps to setting up your baby business. Just to recap, that day 1 was all about professionalism, legalities, boundaries, safety, everything along those lines, so that you know what it means to be a professional teacher. Yesterday, I just touched on the surface of becoming the expert and the broader context of teaching baby massage, one of my massively geek subjects. We've got a huge reading list. We have all of the research studies, all the research evidence that supports everything I was talking about yesterday. And if you're interested in the first 1001 days of life, we also have our first, our 1001 day nurture diplomas, which several people after yesterday messaged me about and either are upgrading who are existing teachers or have decided to do that diploma instead of just straight baby massage because they want to be the expert. And then today, it's all about setting up your own birth and baby business. Now, in day 1, you probably remember, or maybe you don't, is that as well as being an international expert on baby massage and baby yoga, I am a 5 times published author in the realm of parent and baby wellness. So I have a children's book and a number of other books. We have some collaborative books that we've created at Blossom and Berry, which are actually part of your teaching activation kit. We have Mother Light, which is our set of poems that we read at the beginning or end of classes that were written by Blossom and Berry teachers. We have Father Light, which is written by fathers expressing their experience through poetry. And we also have Love Letters for New Mothers. I have to see, here we have some of the copies. So Love Letters for New Mothers was our first book that we wrote collaboratively. Motherlight you receive when you sign up as part of your teaching activation kit. These are all written by Blossom and Berry teachers together, and Fatherlight as well. So I've got lots of experience of obviously baby massage. I'm a brand ambassador. I'm Channel Mums brand ambassador. But the other thing I do is that I am the world's leading parent and baby wellness coach. I work in the birth and baby industry, and I pretty much mentored most of the birth and baby training organizations in the world. I'm very proud to say that I've been able to help them with their businesses as Blossom and Berry has expanded, because Blossom and Berry has over 21 years of experience. I think we're probably one of the longest running birth and baby training schools in the world. There's the AIAM, which is the original one that I trained with 21 years ago. And then Blossom and Berry was pretty much after that. There's also Birthlight as well. So we've probably been around for the longest, and it's a really, really big part of what Blossom and Berry does is not only give you the expert knowledge so that you are a really grounded professional, not only gives you the ability to be a dynamic teacher by giving you all the teaching plans and the confidence to teach, whether it's a group, one-to-one or a workshop, but we also give you continuous marketing support for as long as you need. So that means monthly masterclasses. We're always updating our resources. We have a Google Drive full of resources, and obviously when you enroll on our nurture courses, you get your baby business in a box, which is basically my very best and most popular business masterclasses to get you started, plus lots of other goodies as well. So the Blossom and Berry difference is this, that you can be an absolutely incredible teacher, but if you don't have the basic grounding in business, then you can't actually create the transformation, because business is all about connection. Try, if you can, to take yourself out of the mindset of the story that business is about sales. Because often when we think about sales, we can feel a little bit sleazy. We can have all these stories about what it means to sell something to somebody, or maybe you've been sold something yourself and it's made you feel really uncomfortable. And so sales sometimes doesn't sit very well, particularly with what we're doing, which is obviously teaching love. But you can use entrepreneurship as a force for good. That's how I see entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a vehicle to share your values, your skills and abilities, your gifts with others to create transformation, which either brings about joy and happiness for somebody else, or it relieves pain and suffering. And all entrepreneurship is built on relationships. So when we're connecting with people, we want people to feel part of a community. We don't want them to feel like they're just a number, just a client that's passing through. We want to create services that are the best and give value to our clients and give them the transformational experience that they want. And so when you start to think about entrepreneurship in this way, it doesn't become sleazy or salesy. It's just about you amplifying your gifts in the world to be of service to others. And in every time you connect with a client, you're creating transformational experiences that enhance your client's life and also enhance the life of babies. You're also bringing awareness to the fact, as I shared yesterday, about the first 1001 days of life, about the biology of belief, about why love matters, about infant mental health and why it's everybody's mental health. So you're not just, taking people's money to sit in a class for an hour. You are providing an educational experience, an awareness uplifting experience, as well as teaching parents really valuable tools. And that's why I really talk about what we do as being village visionaries or nurture ambassadors, because it's so much more than just doing an hour's class and then going away. Now, what's really exciting about having your own business and why Blossom and Berry is set up the way that it is so because I want you to be your own kind of beautiful. Because your business is going to be an extension of you. So you get to choose, you know, what your logo is, what your brand colors are, what you want to take photos of, what your website looks like, what your handouts are like, how you want to express yourself. My highest values are love, creativity, and freedom. And so at Blossom and Berry, everybody, as I said on the first day, is a bud on a beautiful tree of Blossom and Berry. So the roots are always, you know, soaking up all the information. It rises up through the trunk. There's all the different branches, literally international branches, and every single teacher is a beautiful blossom on that tree. And then what comes from that blossom is the fruit that belongs to you, not me, because I'm here to support you. It is a very different business model. There's not many people out there who have a business model like this, because I said at the beginning, your success is my success. And so I'm here to keep supplying you with what you need to keep blossoming year after year and producing more and more fruit, because the fruit is successful classes, welcoming in parents, carers and babies, and creating more love in the world. And that's why love creates love. So part of my responsibility in doing that is making sure that you understand business basics. You understand how to get up and running with your business, which is why we've got the Baby Business in a Box. Now, we have a whole module on marketing, which is full, literally packed full of every single aspect to do with marketing that you can imagine. We have lots of resources. We have a baby business plan. We give you all of the resources. Like I was saying, you know, you will get the beautiful baby massage handbook that you'll be able to distribute in your classes. So we've done a lot of the hard work for you. You're going to get a social media pack, so that's already been set up by Blossom and Berry's incredible social media gal, Ruthie, who is wonderful. And if you have a look at our Instagram, she helps us to do all of that. She helps us with all of our imagery. So she's put that together to give you a head start. So even if you've never, ever had a business before and you're like, oh God, the thought of having a business is scaring me, please do not be afraid, because we're here to hold your hand. And just to share a little story that, 22 years ago, I was a project finance lawyer in the city. I'd never had a business in my life. Thought of having a business was pretty scary. I had no experience, no money, and 3 children under 3.5. And I just didn't know what to do. There was no business mentors around then. I mean, like you're talking about this, when I first started, you're talking about there was no smartphones. Virtually nobody had a computer in the house. This is like 22 years ago. And so all I had was like some ring binders. I remember going to the library to photocopy things. Like it was so super basic. And I just had to learn by taking baby steps and learning by doing a lot of failing. Learning by getting things wrong. And then eventually I got into a little bit of a flow, and I was able to start to invest in my team, of which the beautiful Zita has been with me since pretty much the beginning. She's been with me probably for over 10 years. And then I was able to, in the last 5 or 6 years, invest in a business mentor, which catapulted my business, Blossom and Berry, into multiple 6 figures the last few years, because I really invested in myself and my business knowledge. And mentorship and coaching is something that can totally and utterly change your life. So what I've done is I've built into Blossom and Berry coaching and mentoring, so that it's part of the experience of being with us, because don't forget, you're in everlasting community. So that means that you can always ask business questions. You always get business resources as they're updated. You always get business masterclasses. You also get the opportunity to come to paid things if you desire to do that as well. We also have, you can also be a Village Visionary client with me. I have my own coaching business, which is called Village Visionary. And I have another coaching business called I Am Gail Berry, which is called the Love Millions Academy. So when I'm not talking about love, and I'm not teaching baby massage, and I'm not doing brand work, and I'm not looking after all of my students, I also run my 2 mentoring and coaching businesses, one specific for birth and baby, and one much broader as well. And of course, I have my charity as well called Love Support Unite, which supports vulnerable parents and babies in Malawi. And I'm just starting a new charity up now. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, how do I do all of that? And the reason I do it is because I love it. And as I said, I see entrepreneurship as a transformational vehicle, is a catalyst for creating connection, relationships that enable me to share my message, my vision to the right aligned clients. It's not going to be, not all clients want to work with me. Not everyone wants to train with Blossom and Berry, but the people who get it, they get it. And the people who get it, they flow. And that's why in 20 years, I've had one complaint in 20 years. And I was able to offer that person a full refund. In 20 years, I've had one complaint. Like, I'm just going to really just take a moment just to celebrate that, because that is very rare to have that. And also, when we've asked our students, do you feel that we deliver on value? 100% of our students said that we over deliver on value, because the support never runs out. So the value is literally limitless. It's never going anywhere, and it's always there all of the time. And that value is how I've built my business. And that's the sort of value that you can build in your business. So it's not just about having the class. You could have a Facebook community like my Village membership. You could have a private one like the Nurture Collective for your private clients. You could have a podcast. You could have a product range. You could have merchandise. You could have socials. You can have buggy walks. You can have coffee mornings. You can have supper clubs. You can have annual events where you network with other birth and baby business professionals in your area. You can have anything you like. Like, if you can think, you can have a book, you can have a collaborative poetry book, you can have a photography exhibition. Like, you know, there's no end to the creative ways that you can promote your business. So if you're thinking quite in a linear way, thinking, okay, I've got to do this, and this, I can tell you, after having 21 years in business, that business is not linear. That there's no crystal balls, there's no magic wands, there's no white knight coming to save you. It's a learning growth experience that allows you to be fully creatively expressed through your own business. And that is very sexy to me. I'm going to be honest with you. I love entrepreneurship, and I love it because I live it. That's the difference. I am in my business, not only this business, but all my other businesses every single day, because I love it, because it's a gift to me. And that's how I want you to feel about your business. Not that it's a chore, not that it's marketing or something I've got to do. I don't want you to have any shame around how you price your courses, how you offer your courses. I want you to say, yeah, out loud, I'm the best at what I do, and this is how much I charge for my courses. If anyone says to me about Blossom and Berry, well, why are your courses the price the way they do? I love that question. Okay, I absolutely love it. Or a better question is, why is Blossom and Berry so much more expensive than everybody else? Because it's a very simple answer. The answer is because we are the best at what we do. Absolutely, 100%. I can say that with certainty. Unlimited training, student for life, teacher for life, everlasting community, ongoing coaching and mentorship, which has a value of like hundreds, like thousands and thousands of pounds. Of course, your investment at the beginning is for your a lifetime. It's something completely different. It can't even be compared to anybody else. So I know how much value I give. I know how much transformation it is. So I talk from a place of confidence and knowing, and just it is, it is the case. And I want you to have that same confidence in your businesses, because you know how much you love what you do. You know how much you care. You know how much you want to nurture parents and babies. You know how much time and thought and effort has gone into every aspect of your business to make it your mini masterpiece, just like Blossom and Berry is mine. And from that, because it's your own kind of beautiful, you can have so much fun with it. You can have fun, you can be playful, you can be curious. And most importantly, you cannot get it wrong. The only thing that you could do that might be misaligned is have a deep desire to activate your own baby massage and yoga business or wild wellbeing business, and then not do it. because then you've got regret, then you've got frustration, then you've got resentment, then you've got what ifs. So when you take the first step, then the next step appears. You know, the path appears once you start to walk, but it's just a question of doing that. So if you've got any fears around setting up a business, please don't. Okay, it is another skill set. I'm not going to lie to you and say that, you know, everybody finds entrepreneurship straightforward. Some people, it's going to take a while. Some people, there's going to be some kind of tech. A lot of people have tech fear, but there are people that can help you. There's an amazing website called Fiverr, full of contractors across the world who can build you websites, create logos, do branding for you. And you're investing in other people who are building their businesses. So there are ways to delegate all the things that you don't enjoy so that you can stay in your genius zone and you can get stuff done. Or if you love that part, you can do it yourself. So there's some really fantastic websites like Wix and Squarespace, which are really easy to build your own websites. Anyone can do their Instagram. Kira, our amazing Kira, who does a lot of the creative projects, she's the creative director at Blossom and Berry. She did an amazing masterclass on Reels recently that we shared in the group for everybody. So this is the sort of thing, like, you're not alone. If you're sitting there thinking, but how do I do this? How do I do that? You know, we are here to help you to understand how to do it. And with our monthly masterclasses, it's all included as well. So when you're thinking about setting up your business, it's really about you, first of all, working out who do you want to work with? Like, do you want to work with all parents and babies? Or is it a cross section of parents and babies? Is it mainly mums? Is it dads? Is it transgender? Is it a particular kind of cultural group? Is it a group related to race? Is it a group related to how able-bodied they are? You know, is it tiny little babies in 0 to 6 weeks, or is it older babies? You know, this is why we have all the different diplomas in nurturing the future. So you decide who is your ideal client, and then you work out, okay, where are they? What kind of things do they like? What kind of brands are they interested in? What kind of other accounts do they listen to, follow? And you start to build up what you call a client avatar of who it is you desire to work with. And sometimes niching in here can be really useful, because it means that you can really talk your client's language. You can really get to know your client. But also at this stage, if you desire to work with everybody, that's also okay as well. So you're going to find out, okay, who is my ideal client, so that you can talk directly to them in what you do. After you've done that, then you start to think about, like, your values, I call it your mission statement, or your manifesto. And then you can have a mantra or a tagline for your business that makes it really clear who it is you're serving and why. So Blossom and Berries, ours is Teach Love, or Become a Nurture Ambassador, Love Creates Love, Nurturing the Future, 1001 Days to Save the World. It makes us different to other people, because you can feel actually my creativity flowing through Blossom and Berry. You know, Blossom and Berry is not just, you know, enroll here, get your certificate, off you go. It's not that type of vibe. Like, we are fully organic, living and breathing, developing, growing, expanding in every single moment. We are not the same business literally that we were yesterday. That's how connected that I am to my business. So you're thinking about all those things, it makes you stand out. Now, standing out is a really good thing, because some people come to my website and they go, okay, I don't really care about love. I don't really want to teach love. I just want to know how to become an instructor and help babies with something specific. Now, if that's what they're looking for, then potentially, you know, I'm not the vibe for them, even though I believe that, you know, love permeates everything. It's not their vibe. And so that's why it's really good to actually never be vanilla. You know, you want to be completely authentically you. Then there's no surprises when your clients get in, because you've said on the outset, this is who I am, this is what I believe in, this is my manifesto, this is my mission statement, this is my background, this is my values, this is how I help you. And all of this is based, again, on relationships, on connection. So business is relational, not transactional. If you can move your mindset from transactional to relational, all of the sleazy stuff, all of the like idea that you're selling and taking someone's money and people can't afford it and this, that, and the other, all of those stories that, you know, really are projections onto your client and your business. They're not actually true at all. That all starts to really, like, the noise just gets turned down on all of that stuff. So that's really, really important as well. And then you want to think about, what is your USP? You know, what is the transformational experience that you are going to offer in your classes? Is it that you have a most beautiful venue? Is it that you do a full day in collaboration with someone? Is it that you do workshops? Is it that you have the most beautiful setup in your classes? Is it that you give wonderful freebies? Is it you've got fantastic handouts or amazing music? Or is it that you have a special meditation that you use, or you give out free books, or you run a library, or you have a supper club, or you know, whatever it is? It's not just about baby massage. As I said, this is about valuing the village. It's about using baby massage classes as a vehicle to create community. There is just no limits to the different possible expressions of everybody's business, which is why I am not the McDonald's of baby massage. The idea of being the McDonald's of baby massage, and that in every town there is a carbon copy Blossom and Berry version of me, is just so not in alignment with anything that I believe in life. Because if you go out into nature and you look at trees, there'll be trees that are tall, trees that are short, trees that are knobbly, trees that are smooth, trees that are crooked, trees that are straight. You know, nature is about, and life is about, unique individual expression, which is why I empower you to create a business and a brand that represents you. However, you are still connected to me. So you can use all of our mantras, our handouts, our videos, our resources, everything you need to support you. But you're not controlled by me. You're not limited by me. You don't have to be me, because quite frankly, there's just one me, and that's enough. You know, like, that's the beautiful thing. So that's also going to be important to think about as well. And then once you've got that set up, once you know who your client is, you know what your values are, and you know what your offer is, then from there you start to create your flow of clients into your business. So there's 3 stages in this, and it's about generating connection. So stage 1 is creating connection. How are you going to do that? So that's about collecting and connecting, getting people's information. So that could be likes on Facebook or Instagram. It could be building your email list. It could be subscribers to a podcast. It could be, you know, just within a community. It's how you are generating what is called leads. So these are people that are interested in your business and might want to become clients of yours. And the way to do that is to lead with value. So when you go on the Blossom and Berry website, you will see loads and loads of freebies that are designed to give value. And then in exchange, someone will give me their email. And then because they've downloaded it with their full permission, I'll email them, check in with them. Do you need anything else? Would you like to have a call with me? Would you like and something else that's free to help you? And then if people don't want to hear from me, they can unsubscribe. They don't have to reply. But you're offering that, you go first. Yeah? So you offer something of value, and you come with an offering. And then the person gets to decide, do I want to connect or not? So then you have a lead, a connection. So from then, you go from that, the creation of connections, into the nurturing of the connection. So just because you have somebody's email, so if I just had your email and then I was just sending you out something, it's not really the same, is it? It's like hanging out with me for 3 days on this course. I really desire for you to, at the end of this course, have a real sense of like who I am as the founder of Blossom and Berry. What is the vibe of the community? What a taster, just a tiny weeny taster of the level of experience and knowledge and passion and wisdom and resources that are in my 20-year course. And so I desire for you at the end of it to have that experience so that you can say, yeah, okay, I want to train with Blossom and Berry because I spent time with them and because I want to give you my time, because this allows you to make an informed decision as to whether it's in alignment with you. There'd be no point in me just trying to sell you something and you buying it if you didn't feel it was a match, because it's not going to work. So it helps you when you're offering to your client, and it helps your client when they're connecting with you. So it's a win-win again. Okay, you can only win by creating value. And at the end of the day, even if nobody decides to train, I've had a ball talking about what I love for 3 days, and I have created value, and I have made it, this experience has been super beneficial for me. So that's how to see the nurturing. So what you can ask questions: what do you need? How can I help you? What else might you want? Like, just asking questions is the best way to find out what people need, and then you can create things in relation to that. Now, remember, if you love what you do, the amount of effort that it takes to do these things is very low because you're doing what you love. So, for example, I never ever get bored of creating anything for my community because I love my community. Like, it's not work to me. I haven't worked a day in 22 years because I love what I do. And I want you to feel like that as well. So when you're creating something, when you're looking, okay, what book can I read? You want to read a book on parent and baby wellness. You want to think about how to create beautiful experiences for your clients. You want to enjoy looking at how to do your social media. And of course, let's be honest, there are some days where you're like, actually, I'd rather just watch the TV or go for a walk or have a bath or get an early night. And actually, I'd rather not be involved in work. I mean, I have to say that doesn't really happen for me because I do completely love it. But you can, of course, do that as well. But, when it's in your heart and soul, it's just an extension of who you are. It's a way of you expressing yourself and being of service and receiving income for that value. So nurturing is really important. That's when you develop know, like, and trust. And, your clients recognize that you are the one. And then the third stage is the conversion. So converting them. So you've connected with them, you hung out with them, they know they're for you, and then it's the offer. So someone actually just put in the chat box, I do want to do this, but I don't know where to sign up. So I can drop the link in the email. It's going to be coming out tonight. It's in the village membership, and I can even put it here now for you. So that's where you've now decided that you want to train with me. And so now you're going to just come over and join the family. So that's a beautiful conversion, and it's effortless and easy because I've just showed up to give you value, and you've been able to decide whether it's right for me. So you can do the same with your clients. You can do talks, you can do coffee mornings, you can go into other people's groups, you can do Facebook Lives, you can do Instagram Reels, you can have a podcast. You can do social events, you could do baby fairs, you can do charitable stuff, like you can do anything you want. This is all about the creation, the nurturing, and then finally the activation, the conversion of the person into your business. And then, of course, providing the best possible service. So being humble enough to know that even though you think that you've done your best, you can always learn from other people, and taking your clients' comments extremely seriously because they are the best people that are going to help you improve your business by telling you what is great and what is not so great. So you've got to get out of your own way, listen, not let your ego interfere, and allow yourself to receive information that will make the experience better for you and your client as well. And that process carries on continuously. Doesn't matter if you had a business for a year or 20 years or 25 years or 50 years, you're always learning about your client. Like, don't ever think, okay, I got this down, I've nailed this. So having a certain level of humility in your service is really, really important. So that is the simple process of how you do it. And then, there's so many different creative ways of doing it. The thing that stops us from having fun is when we go into our heads and think, oh, there's not enough clients out there. No one's going to buy from me. That person who's got a baby massage business looks way better than me. There's too much competition. Like, anyone relate to any of these stories that they might be having that is stopping them from doing it? Well, first of all, let's have a little look at some of these things. There's not enough people out there who want to do baby massage. Now, I do know how many babies are born like every minute in the world. It's a lot. I haven't got that stat right in my mind at the moment. But what I do know is the world is not going to run out of people having babies. And I also know that parents are not going to not be caring about their babies or wanting the best for their babies. So you're in a market that is ever abundant, ever increasing, infinitely expanding, and is a market where parents want to invest in the well-being of their family. So it's a very, very good market to be in. It's one of the, health and well-being is one of the most expansive industries in the world right now. And families and parenting and early childhood development is huge. So you're in a really abundant market. When you think about, there's someone else competing, someone else who's, first of all, there's no such thing as competition. There's only collaboration. We're all each other's cheerleaders. So if they've got other people in your area talking about baby massage, great. Someone's already there telling people what it is and how great it is. And you just stand beside them and say, yeah, I'm here too. Okay. You all walking each other home. Okay. You're not in competition with each other. And when you start to think about like how many, banks are there on the high street, how many florists are there, how many hairdressers are there, how many coffee shops, like people don't not do businesses because somebody is already doing it. You do it because you want to do it. Like you don't not do something because somebody else is there, because you don't know what the story is. They might have just started and they might be doing it for a little while, or they might be about to close it. You can't set up your business dependent upon what anyone else is doing, and you just got to stay in your own lane. And what I say is, like if you're looking at what other people are doing, if energy flows where your attention goes, you're literally taking all the energy out of your business and putting it into somebody else's business. You're watering somebody else's grass. So it's crazy. And also it's completely and utterly pointless, because you cannot ever know what is going on in someone's mind. You don't know if someone who has loads and loads of classes and loads of clients has an expensive venue, which means they don't make so much money. You don't know if they find that really stressful. You just don't know. And when you start to assume, that's when it all goes wrong. So you got to stay in your own lane and just know that if you desire to do this, then there's the idea that somebody else is doing it. It should never, ever stop you. There's also a little bit of a stickiness around like charging as well. Some people have an issue about charging. And again, I don't really understand this, because parents are paying for things all of the time. Like we're all paying for things all of the time. I'm paying for this Zoom that is just allowing me to do this here. There's a light here that I paid for. There's a candle here that I paid for. I paid for this necklace. I paid for, all of this that you see behind me. Money is flowing around all of the time. Money is not just in one place that you don't know where it is. You are receiving and giving money at all time, because money is energy. It just flows through you and out of you. Money is just something that you use to activate things in the world. So there's no scarcity of money. There just isn't. And if you actually stop and think, if you actually looked in every second where money is going, like the electricity that is like powering this, that's costing money. So there's money everywhere all of the time. Plus, money isn't even your money. So all you're doing when you're asking to receive for the value that you're giving is taking money and then putting it back out into the world again. You're not greedy, you're not overcharging, you're not like doing something sneaky. You're just taking money from here and moving it to your child's school shoes, or a holiday, or your bills, or to buy a banana, or I know, put petrol in your car, or pay for your team, whatever it is. Like Blossom and Berry, my team is about almost £10,000 a month to run my team, because we're a global business. The money that I earn, a huge amount of that goes to pay for other people's families and their well-being. It's not, the money flows from here through me out into somebody else. I'm a conduit for money. I just a vessel for money to flow through me. And all I'm doing is offering the value that I have in exchange for money. And that's the same as you. There's no shame. There's no story. You know, rich people aren't like bad. It's not bad to have money. Like, money is just everywhere. It's fantastic. It helps people. It facilitates things in the world. It allows people to have their own businesses that do what they love. Like the designer who's going to help you with your logo, they've got a business that they love. You're investing in them. Then they invest in somebody else. They invest in Fiverr. So do you see what I mean? It's like, if money is a beautiful source of love and support to everybody, it is not a dirty word. So we look at things like this so that you can say, I'm Gail Berry and my class is on this time at this day. It costs this much and it includes this incredible value. So that's what I want you to do, is to talk from that place of confidence, that place of clean energy. No stories about what's right or wrong, whether someone can afford it or not afford it. This is about you saying, in order to make this work as a sustainable business, I desire to receive X number of clients a month at this price in this location, which gives me this amount of money. So when I go to a class, I think, great, you know, I'm receiving £60 an hour or £100 an hour or £5 an hour or whatever it is. And I feel happy with that. You feel happy with that. That's the most important thing. If you get any kind of like resentment in that, like as in, oh, I'm teaching baby massage and I'm only getting paid, £100 an hour, or, if you feel that your time is not being valued, then you get like negative vibes, and then you've got to clean that stuff up. So you start at the beginning and you set the price. And as I said, one of the things I'm doing here at Blossom and Berry is I'm trying to elevate the value of the village, to really make the work that birth and baby practitioners do as valuable as everything else, because traditionally it's been seen as a lower paid sector, largely female led. And I want to change all that. I want to see much more like men, or those who identify as men, or transgender teachers, like all different types of people teaching baby massage, holding inclusive safe spaces. And I want to see them being rewarded to do that because of the value of the work, which we touched on yesterday. Like, this is the future that we're holding in our hands. And I've been very lucky in that I have been given stages to talk about industry, particularly for female entrepreneurs. And there was a banker, there was someone in technology, there was someone in property, and then there was me talking about love and parent and baby wellness. And I felt extremely privileged to be on the same stage, being able to amplify the fact that this is, in my opinion, more important than those other more traditional, largely slightly more masculine industry sectors. So it's up to you to actually claim the value of the village by seeing the value that you offer. And when you do this, you are really honouring yourself. You're actually saying to the world, look, I'm really amazing. I've invested in my training. I love what I do. I'm of real value. And the world responds back to you like that. That's the truth. So there's lots of fun that you can have with all of that as well. Now, I'm getting really conscious of the fact that I've been talking for 45 minutes. again, just scratched the surface of this. If you want to have a little look at some of the business advice and things, there's some posts on Blossom and Berry, but there's also what I do over at I Am Gail Berry. And as I mentioned, that's my website, iamgailberry.com, and my Insta is I Am Gail Berry, and that business is called Love Millions Academy. On there, you'll find loads of other business advice with a slightly different hat on. So you can always go over and have a look at that, as well as obviously everything that's in the village membership that we include. My podcast also has tons and tons of business advice in it as well. And when you enroll with Blossom and Berry, you get your baby business in a box, which gives you your social media images. It gives you your masterclasses to get started. And you also get your teaching activation kit. So you're going to get, let's see if he's down here. You're going to get your doll. You're going to get your baby massage book, and you also get a copy of, I believe it's the Motherlight book as well. So you'll get that when you start, so that you're all ready to go with what you need. The only other thing you need is your mats, which you can choose. We don't give you those because people like to choose the colours and things like that. So you're going to be ready to go. So you've got your everlasting community with which are your new best friends, with our socials and our campaigns and our collaborative projects that we do throughout the year. You've got your unlimited training, as many live trainings as you want, unlimited everlasting access to all of the course materials, plus monthly supervision if you need any help whatsoever. You've got your business in a box, and you've got your teaching activation kit. So like I said, I have thought of everything. And if there's anything you need, then that's when you come and tell me, just as I said, I practice what I preach. You tell me what you need in the course if you find any holes in it, and then I create bespoke videos, 90 for you, but then I put them in the course for everybody else. Now that doesn't happen really, to be honest, that hasn't happened for a long time. I'd say probably 5 or 6 years, because I have really covered everything. There's just over 50 videos in the course. It's so comprehensive. This is not a choose ABC answer course and then a certificate comes out the end. Okay, you can get one of those if you want, but that's not going to give you the experience, the confidence, the depth. It's not going to give you this lifetime experience of expansion, personal and professional, doing what it is that you desire with passion. So that's why we set it up the way that we do. So, like I say, if you want to have a look at anything around business, you can check me out. I am Gail Berry on Insta, iamgailberry.com. Have a look at Blossom and Berry, have a listen to the .com, have a listen to the podcast, have a look at the masterclasses in the Village membership, have a look at what's on our Insta as well. We have loads on there. And it's all taken care of for you when you start, everything that you need, so that you don't have to worry about that. Basically, that's why I've done it. So I've done the hard work for you, the stuff that I had to figure out when I was completely on my own, with no time, no money, and absolutely no idea. I've taken what I wanted to know then and created it for you, so you don't have to do that. Because then you just get going doing what you love, and that's really easy. And from that place, of course, it's your own responsibility for your business. I am not here to find the babies, get the clients, solve like the tech problems at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, let's just be really honest. Like, there's some boundaries around that. But in terms of generic help and advice, like pre-recorded materials, and you can always tag me into the Facebook group. I always respond in there. You've got me on masterclasses, and you can also book a little 15-minute consultation call with me. Yes, of course, I'm available, but your success is your success, and it comes from you recognizing that you are completely capable of doing anything you desire, even if you don't know how to do it right now. Everybody has the potential to do this, and with the right support, and with the love, and with the sense of belonging and acceptance and being seen and heard, then yeah, absolutely all humans can reach their full potential. So that's probably all I'm going to say tonight on business. To be honest, like I say, I could go on and on and on about all of these things forever. So I'm going to take any questions. So I'm going to have a look at what's come through so far. Someone has said, where do we send the answers to the questions in the booklet? It should be in the booklet, but it's gail@blossomandberry.com. If you're watching this live, this is in 2023, January 2023. Rachel says she can't get the workbook. And she wanted to complete it. Okay, if you just send us an email, we will help you out. You want to do the course, Rachel, but you don't know where to sign up. I can send you the link. It's basically blossomandberry.com, and then you go to the baby massage and yoga section, click down, and you will find the baby massage diploma, and you'll be able to enroll there. It's at the time of recording this in 2023 January, we have 18-month payment plan until the end of the month, and then it will go back to 12 months. Any trouble, you can email me, gail@blossomandberry.com, or my amazing assistant Zita on admin@blossomandberry.com, and we can help you out with that. It's really super simple to do. Once you find the page, you just click enroll, you pay over installments, or you pay in one go. It all opens up to you. You start learning right here, right now. You join the Blossom and Berry family, and it's happening. Yay, it's so exciting. You're in and it's all just working out for you. So Kelly says, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and passion, Gail. I feel a sense of enlightenment when listening in the last 3 days. I've already qualified in holistic therapy at college, and I feel like I've invested so much already, but I didn't know where to start until I was drawn to you. Question. Thank you, by the way, Kelly. Question, just to be clear, with enrolling on the payment plan, can you qualify in the 12 weeks from when you join? Or do you have to pay the course in full and qualify? I can't wait to enroll. So this is a great question. No, so we have something called Earn as you learn. So you have the full 12 months regularly, or if it's at the end, just for this month only, for 18 months, this is January 2023. You have the full time to pay it, but you can be qualified in 12 weeks. So you're earning whilst you're learning, and then you're able to start getting income in, and you can still pay us. So you can be qualified in 12 weeks, but you have the full time to pay. Now, obviously that's done on trust, because you could go, okay, thanks, Gail. Thanks for the certificate after 12 weeks. I've only paid you 3 months worth of money, and disappear. However, my business is completely built on trust. And obviously by doing that, you'd be moving out of the Blossom and Berry community. So you wouldn't get the everlasting support and all of the things and everything like that. Plus, it's just not good vibes. So because of that, it's completely built on trust, my business. So yes, you can be up and running with your certificate in 12 weeks and have the full time to pay. So it's very unusual, but that is why. Also, the same with our Nurturing the Future diplomas. You can spread that over 12 months. And as each part of the course is qualified, you're able to start teaching that, and you're still at the same time studying for the other parts of the diploma. So you can do baby massage after 12 weeks, and then come online and do, the baby yoga, that qualified in 8 weeks. Then the colic consultancy course is about another 3 to 4 weeks, and then the next one, the next one, the next one. So you don't have to wait until you finish the diploma. You get all the different aspects, all different certificates, and then you get an overarching diploma at the end of it as well. So we're doing everything we can to help you get going. So we have a question here. I'm considering the course, but I have a lot of things going on at the moment. Can I join in later months? Yes, absolutely. You can join in later months for sure. There's a really good offer on this month, which is 18-month payment plan rather than 12 months. So I think you can start on baby massage for around about £56 a month. But of course, you can start whenever you want. But if you enrolled now, what you can do is start the course in 6 months' time, but you just took advantage of the 18-month payment plan. So because you've got everlasting community and unlimited access to training, you can enroll and you can come to a training in February, or you can come to a training in April. You can come to a monthly training now, or you can come to one in September. It never stops. It never runs out. It's always there. So a lot of people do enroll to take advantage of, extras or payment plans and things like that, because they just want to take advantage of that, and then they'll start learning in a few months' time. So it's completely up to you what you want to do. But we're around all year round, of course. If you're already certified in another program, what would be the price? So we have a lot of people converting over to us for the reason that just because you have a certificate, it does not mean that you know what you are doing. And a certificate is a piece of paper that proves that you learned something. It doesn't give you the wisdom, the confidence, the knowledge, the support that allows you to be more of you and not less. And that's why I built Blossom and Berry in this way. So of course you get a certificate from us, but you get everything else for as long as you want. So because of that, we do conversions. If you train with somebody else, you can come over to Blossom and Berry and we take £300 off our baby massage course. You don't have to do the case studies again because you already have a certificate, but we do ask you to complete the written questions, because obviously that's the Blossom and Berry ethos. And so that's really what you're paying for, is to understand the ethos, the research, the knowing, using all of our resources, the community, the mentorship, like just being part of everything. And again, you can spread that over this month, it's 18 months, otherwise it's 12 months. So you can contact my amazing assistant Zita on admin@blossomandberry.com for anything like that. Just ask for what you want and we'll see what we can do. That's how we have an open door. So if you're like, Gail, I'd like to do this and this, but it's not on the website, just email and ask, because as you ask, you may receive, and we will try to do our best to give you what you need, because it's really important to me. Any other questions from anyone tonight on business or on anything else? Because believe it or not, guys, this is now the last 5 minutes of Prepare to Teach Baby Massage. We've got loads of people watching on replay. So if you're on replay, I'm sending you loads of love. Hopefully, I believe you can get the energy, whether you're watching live or on replay. And I hope that you've enjoyed it too. Remember, you can come over to the Village membership, tag me and ask me anything in real time. I'm a real human. I'm here. You can DM me, you can email me, you can book calls with me on the website. I'm here to connect, because it's all about connection. It's all about relationships. That's where the magic happens. Okay. So I'm always available to listen to you and help you with what you need. Rachel says, when do we have to send the book back to you for the certificate? So because this is the live training, if you can send it back to me in the next sort of couple of weeks, if you send each part, there's 3 sets of short answer questions, send them back to me at gail@blossomandberry.com, and then I will mark them and you will receive a certificate of attendance. So it does not allow you to be a baby massage teacher, because this is just Prepare to Teach Baby Massage. You wouldn't be able to get insurance using it, but what it does show is that you have invested your time and your energy in doing this, and it's a lovely reminder of you deciding that you wanted to look into this. So Janet says, thank you so much. I've loved these Zoom meetings. I have too. They have been super fab and super fun. So yeah, all that's left to say is I would absolutely love for anyone who's been on these lives with me to come and join the Blossom and Berry global family. You will not regret it. This is your future that you are investing in. This matters. This is not just about a certificate, as I said, okay? You can get cheaper courses than Blossom and Berry for sure, but you cannot get Blossom and Berry. Okay, there is only one Blossom and Berry, there's only one Gail Berry, and there's only one global love family. And this is what we're offering. It's something completely and utterly different. And it's either in alignment with you or it's not. That's not any of my business. However, the invitation is there that if you are looking to be an expert in teaching parent and baby wellness, baby massage, baby yoga, Tree Babies course, any of that, if you're looking to be an expert, to be a professional, to have full accreditation and insurance, if you're looking to be a confident and dynamic teacher with amazing resources that support you and your clients and having creative ideas for your classes and feel supported in that, you're in the right place. And if you want to have ongoing business and mentoring from myself, the world's leading birth and baby business mentor in the world, then Blossom and Berry is the only option. And that invitation is completely open to you here and now and always. And if you enroll before the end of January, there is the option to spread that over 18 months, and you can get started right now at the beginning of 2023, and in 12 weeks time, from the comfort of your own home, at your own pace, in your own time, whether you want to do it fast or slow, you could be teaching baby massage, extended baby yoga, parent and baby wellness, the whole thing. Change your life, change other people's lives, do this work. It's the most important work out there in the world. What we put into the seed is what grows. It's the fruit that we bear as a society. This is the most important work in the world. And I mean it. So you are invited to join us on this mission to teach love across the world. You know that love creates love. I love, nurture and celebrate you. So you love, nurture and celebrate parents who love, nurture and celebrate babies. And that's how we love the world forward and nurture the future, one baby at a time. And so I'm going to close on that thought, because it's resonating in my body and giving me all the tingles. I absolutely love it. So if you want to sign up, we will be sending an email round to you, which gives you the link to the Ultimate Baby Massage package. Or you can go to www.blossomandberry.com, have a look under the section for baby massage and baby yoga, for baby massage and yoga combined, baby massage and newborn nurture. You can look at our expert nurture diplomas, 1001 days to save the world, if you want to be an expert working from conception to 2. Or if you fancy tree babies and you want to do beautiful work outside in nature, you want nature as your office and embody baby wearing and all sorts of beautiful, beautiful classes, you can click on Tree Babies Guide and you'll find it there. You'll also find details of my personal coaching, the Village Visionary, if you desire to work super close with me on activating your business. And we also have our Birth and Baby Business Academy, where you can buy off-the-shelf business masterclasses related to your baby and birth business as well. So just have a whole look at the website. There is so much on there. There's loads of other freebies for you as well. You can sign up for Safe Spaces, which is our inclusivity course, for free. There's just so much on there. We've got the podcast, hours and hours worth of fun on the Blossom and Berry website. But as I said, if you're watching this live or on replay, we will be sending that link over, and it is a fantastic time to enroll before the end of the month, because you will receive 18-month payment plan rather than 12 months. And anything else that you need, just send me an email, gail@blossomandberry.com. or admin@blossomandberry.com. We are here to listen, or send us a DM on Insta, whatever is working out for you. So I'm going to finish off today. If you want to put one word in the chat box that describes how you feel as a result of being on this Prepare to Teach Baby Massage course with me, I just love to read those out, just so that everyone really understands what they have received from being here. I would love if you want to do that. That would be beautiful for me. So one word that is describing how you feel now, or how you like what you've received, basically. Oh, someone has raised their hand. Let's have a look. I'm not quite sure what to do with a raised hand person. Can you pop it in the Q&A box or the chat box? Let's have a look. Now I'm going to have a tech fail now. If you have got a word, can you put it in the question and answer box, which is down the bottom next to where the hand is? We're in business. Thank you, guys, because I was having a bit of a tech problem there. So Chantel's word is amazing, and that is a fantastic. Thank you so much for receiving that. Anyone else want to share with me by putting it in the Q&A box? One word that is describing their experience. Rachel says amazing as well. We've got Jolie saying motivated, fantastic. We have Amy saying excited, which is amazing as well. We have Jade, whose word is inspired. Kelly says chat was coming up as disabled, but my one word is enlightened. Oh, I love that. That is a great word. We've got another inspired. We have another amazing. We also have thankful, which is a beautiful one. Gratitude. Someone else saying thank you, that I've loved all of these Zoom meetings. We have beautiful, love it. Kiara says discovery. More amazing. And if anyone else wants to pop in, otherwise I love the vibes here. This is exactly what I desired for you to receive on this, and I'm so grateful for your time and your intention and your love of being here. And I'm always learning from you as well, and all the beautiful messages that you've been sending me to say personally how much you appreciate my time and my passion. It really means a lot to me, because that is truly what I desire to give to you. So it was beautiful to receive that back, and that's everything in life is always about giving and receiving in that way. Lots more amazings, growth, inspired and huge love. Oh, that's a yummy one too. Rachel says, Gail, it's so nice to meet you. We have more amazings. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Right, well, I could stay here all night just soaking up all this beautiful love and gratitude and thankfulness and inspiration, but I'm going to have to go. Someone's saying, where am I based? We are based in the UK. I am just outside London. We do events in London, and I do travel around the world from time to time delivering training. So hopefully I will be in Lebanon in the Middle East at some point this year. We're hoping to come to Australia or Bali. We have training in Mexico in November and December, and we also have some training in, where else are we planning some at the moment? Italy as well. And so I have international global business partners who speak and train obviously in those languages. So you might see me popping up and about all over the place. So keep following us on Instagram and on many travels. And again, my website, my personal Instagram is I am Gail Berry as well. Just again, a few people asking, where do you find the details of where to sign up? www.blossomandberry.com. Click on start here. That's going to give you an overview of how the whole things work. Loads of videos of me if you've missed me. Loads of videos of me. And then you can drop down into the menu, baby massage and baby yoga, expert nurture diplomas, a tree babies guide, coaching with myself, or the Birth and Baby Business Academy. Have a play. We're here to help you. You are never alone. And we will hopefully meet very, very soon. I would love to teach some of you. You're safe in my hands. And let's all come together to teach love. All right, lots of love, guys, and be speaking to you and teaching you soon. All right, then. Bye-bye.